Welcome to Water and Ice Outdoors. Today fishing's been a little slow, so I'm going to give you a gear review. So the thing that I'm going to talk about today is the Ice Defense Pro Series. Now I've been using my Ice Defense for, I think this is the third season, and it's been on the market for 4 seasons. This is the 4th season that it's been on the market. And you may have seen it in the past. It's a little blue tube and control box that fits on your sonar. And basically what it does is it clips to your transducer cable and sits in your ice hole, and it flows water. And it's not just any water, it's actually, there's warmer water deeper in your ice hole, and it's only a couple degrees, 2 to 3 degrees warmer, but it brings that up from the bottom to the top of the ice hole and expels it at surface level. And it actually melts the ice. So a lot of people confuse it with a bubbler or an air stone. It's not bubbling. So with a bubbler, basically those bubbles come up and just push the ice chunks or the ice chips, or disturbs the water enough to where a small area, just where those bubbles are, doesn't freeze up. Well, the Ice Defense actually melts the ice because it's pulling warmer water up to the top. So we've got my auger slush in here. So we've got some auger slush in here, and you can see the tube is sitting right here. It's flowing water, got a bunch of ice chunks there, and we'll pull it out. You can see how it's flowing water. You've got the control knob over here, so you can change the flow rate. You can really crank it up high, or you can turn it down low so it's almost nothing, and you can turn it off if you want to. That's the control box. Mounts to any brand flasher, and it goes to any battery, lithium, regular flasher battery, and just clips to the battery terminals. Another really nice thing about the Ice Defense is if you like to hole hop, you don't have to worry about turning it off in between holes. So you can just get up, pull your unit out, all the water will drain out of the tube, and you can move to your next hole and drop it back in, and it'll start flowing water instantly. It's been a really great tool for me. I've been out in, -5, -10 degree weather, wind blowing, snow blowing, all in my hole, and it keeps it completely open. That's the nice thing with this, is it doesn't just keep a little tiny hole open, it keeps the entire ice hole open. And you can use them with tip-ups as well. They're great with tip-ups, especially iFish Pros. Most tip-ups tend to freeze after 20-30 minutes when it's below 20 degrees, even the thermal ones. And it's awesome because you can keep that whole tip-up hole open, and you don't have to worry about it when you're jigging a different hole. You don't have to worry about every 20-30 minutes coming around and kicking that ice. So you can break that ice top and don't have to worry about your line being froze or caught in that ice. And it also keeps your spool from freezing up, which is even better. So I highly recommend it, guys. Ice Defense Pro by Cold Nation Outdoors. You can check them out at www.coldnationoutdoors.com. They're in a lot of bait shops and tackle shops around town or around the Midwest, and also in like Cabela's, Joe's, Shields, Fleet Farm. So check them out. It's a super cool tool. Is it something you have to have? Probably not, but I don't want to fish without it because it makes life so much easier on those cold days. Keeps you fishing, actually keeps your line, if you use braided line, it keeps that a lot cooler or a lot more ice free because you're not running it through ice chunks and all that, so it keeps your line free from ice. And it's just a great tool, and the guys that make it are awesome. They're in Minnesota, so check it out. And thanks for watching this review video. I highly recommend it. It's just an awesome tool. So we'll catch you next time on Water and Ice Outdoors.